Alright, so here's an update on the 12500 Federation Assault fleet. First, the Defiant. Remember, I originally was putting two LED, or multiple LEDs, but one blinking LED. I don't know if this is in camera. One blinking LED for the strobe action, and then one solid LED. And that was going to be that solid LED had fiber optics to all the windows and the solid nav light, and I think that's it. Instead, what I decided to do, because that didn't work out, it was just too small. I couldn't get the fibers to go into the shrink tube with enough rigidity; it would all just fall apart. And I was having some issues with I wasn't using the glue properly. It was a little old, so I changed from that to this, which is the CVS. I guess Christmas light. I bought this a couple months before Christmas. And actually, I never showed you how it works. It comes with a momentary switch right here for activation, and this is just a a watch battery, a coin battery right here. This gives you a demonstration of how it works. What's cool is when you take this apart, it just unclicks from there. There is your battery pack. You can now get a free battery pack. You get your lights. These are 3 AA's, and you get a free momentary switch. And when I bought these, they were buy one get one free, or buy one get one half off, something like that. They were like $10 or something, or maybe even less than that. But there's 20 in here, and they put up a pretty good amount of light. This is 3 watts, no resistor. Now, I wanted to show you the other thing that I was having an issue with, the fiber optic not fitting. What I'm doing now is I'm letting the fiber optic stay really long and not trimming it at all. I'm letting it just go all the way out, and when this is all sealed up, then it's good. And I'm not going to totally force this down, but I will show you where I'm having issues. Right here, it looks brighter on camera than it is in real life. In real life, it's just not very bright. If it was as bright as it is on camera, the deflector, then that would be good, but it's not. It's really just not that bright. So I got to reposition that LED. I'm going to attach it to the back of the navigation. This is one solid piece of plastic. Put it there, and that should shine better. And it's also off center from that. The only other thing is the buzzards and the flux chiller girls. I'm not sure what they're called in the Defiant. I lost the other half. I took them off and I put them in a little bowl, and then I don't know what I did with the bowl. It was so damn small, I must have thrown it away. And I guess I'm gonna take these off and cast them. I don't know if I even cast them. Maybe I'll just I think the only way to do it is to really cast them, or maybe if I took apart my damaged one and took those off. I'm not sure if I even have those. But what I wanted to show is, you see there's hot spots in here. None of this has been backfilled, and it's going to be tinted blue. And you can see when I was open, you couldn't see it, but that is actually a blinking light, and they're blinking pretty good. Top. The windows are lit up pretty good. There's hot spots because there's nothing inside of them, and there's also some of them are kind of dim because the super glue sealed them up, so I have to re-drill them out carefully. But all in all, this is pretty good. It's done with the exception of replacing the warp. That's missing on the warping pylon on the port side, and then painted up a decal. I got the decals. And whatever I'm going to do with this, I may just end up ordering new ones because it did so much work and I want it to look good. So that's done. And then here is the Enterprise C Don's Light Magic aftermarket nacelle. I showed you pretty much all the progress through this. And here it is, kind of hot right here. That's where the fiber is going to go for the nav, steady on. And this is what I like. Right here, if it turned towards you, see how it's not that bright in person. It looks almost like a marble. That I really like. That is probably the best part of it. And then that's the, it doesn't matter, but I guess that's support. The starboard right here, it's already had the black back paint, and it's got the reflective coating. I'm going to pull up the tape, going to do that. And then my real question is this. So this is the Eagle Moss Defiant Voyager. This is the Eagle Moss Voyager. And when I bought this, this isn't from the collection. This is, I just bought it individually off eBay, because I looked around, I was thinking about what ships do I want in the fleet, what are representative, what is appropriate for that time period. An Intrepid class starship would be appropriate for this. It's I believe it's an exploration vehicle, but it's reasonably heavily armed. Since Voyager was like the 3rd or 4th in the line, or 2nd, presumably there'd be more. So I bought this with the intention of putting it in the fleet. And I did some research. This is almost 12500. It's like 12600. So it's pretty damn close. And to light it, the primary hull is die cast. This is plastic and it's hollow. I can feel it's hollow. And then the flux chiller grills are some kind of clear plastic that's tinted blue. The Bazards are not. But it wouldn't be too much work to light this up. That would not be too much work at all. It's feasible. My kids are trying to sneak out here. But my question is it maybe a little too much? I got the Defiant, I got Voyager, Enterprise C, Enterprise D. I'm probably going to have a Steam Runner and an Akira. Is that just too much? Any comments on what ships should be included or excluded would be helpful. I think if I really like this and I would like it to be there, but honestly I think that it's a little decadent. It's obvious that it's part of this because you can easily buy these. In First Contact, in Sector 0, and in Wolf 359, there were none of these ships. Obviously this wasn't out in Wolf 359. It wasn't out of the shipyards by then. But at Sector 001 it was, so why? We didn't really, and understanding the TV show, you're not going to see all the different ships. You're just not. But since they had the CGI model available, they could have easily included this. They included the Defiant easily enough. So is this just too much to include this? Or just any discussion about what ships in general should be included or excluded? I want it to look like the Borg is pushing through an assault fleet. That there's over a dozen ships. Maybe even close to 24 if they're on the smaller. I'm about done with all the small ones. I got Saratoga, which is just about done. I got 1C, which all I got is the warp nacelles. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 Ds, and a Sovereign, and then I think that's about it. What else should I include? Is that too much? Let me know. Thanks.